Nobody does food better than the Italians, at least in my humble opinion, but I digress. The Italian Heritage Farmhouse isn't just a showcase of Kern County Italian history, it's a working garden and kitchen that local school kids can learn from. Take a look. This is the Italian Heritage Farmhouse, situated in the southeast corner of Pioneer Village, near the Bakersfield Sound exhibit, along with the Italian exhibit in the Tejon Ranch Gallery near the museum's entrance. It's a 3D history book. Museum Executive Director Mike McCoy pieced together as much pre-war authenticity as he could find, from the chandeliers to the corkscrews.
2 years ago, the Booney family called, and they had an old house they were going to demolish in Pumpkin Center. And so anyway, I don't like an old house getting demolished, so we cut it into pieces, moved it to Pioneer Village, and now we have the Italian Heritage Farmhouse.
An 800-square-foot farmhouse renovated with some of the same colors, including this green, as the original, built in 1940. The idea is to show as accurately as possible how the county's Italian immigrants lived.
They came in the 1890s, 1900, mostly for the railroad, and then the second gold rush in California was agriculture. The Italians of Kern County put our agriculture on the map. And this story is very typical of a small immigrant house. This was built by an Italian immigrant named John Booney for his new bride, Antonia Fatchin. She was Italian, and he was born in Italy. And he worked in dairies, and she sold Avon. And this was their home. But now it's telling the story of all the Italians in the county.
But this is not a hands-off exhibit.
It's a living house, though. It's not going to be a prop. So we're going to be able to have this for dinner parties. We've got a really nice big kitchen for school tours. And there's a little hospitality room paid for by the Valpredo Lamucci family. The wine barrels in that room, the bar, and the grappa still came out of a bootlegger's basement. And the family said, well, you can have the still, but don't tell us we gave it to you. We'll kill you and make it look like an accident.
They were kidding, we think. The garden, with its mini grape vineyards, olive trees, and tomato plants, when they're planted, will underscore just how self-sufficient these families were.
Very self-sufficient. Dina Legary said, we didn't go to the grocery store, we went down into the cellar.
The photos on the wall tell some remarkable stories.
And then, the Colombo construction family. Joe Colombo's now in his 70s. Well, that's him as a baby. We get 20,000 children a year visiting Pioneer Village. So now a tour is going to be the Italian farmhouse and the garden. So kids will work in the garden. They'll come in here and they'll make pizza and salad and pasta for lunch. And then they'll go out in our brand new picnic pavilion that seats 60 people.
Pizza, then as now, a vital learning tool. Kern County Museum Director Mike McCoy at it again, continuing to transform the museum into an interactive history book disguised as fun.
I love it. It's so great for the kids.